Metalstep in my bloodstream. Dark nights, broken dreams, but I'm still breathing. Yeah! Voices in my head like a war drum beating. Cold shadows creeping while my heart stops feeling. Every damn night got the ceiling spinning, trying to find peace but the pain keeps winning. Lost in a maze but the light gets faded. Soul feels cut and my mind gets jaded. Demons keep screaming, you'll never make it, but I rise back up every time they break me. Still I see and yet the past still burns. Every hard lesson is a bridge I cross. God rage in my chest like a wildfire storm, but I weaponize pain when the hope feels lost. Up, down to the darkest now. Even if I drown, I'll crawl from underground. Fight back against the voices in my brain. Everywhere I'll take that crap. From the demons haunting me, I won't let depression be the death of me. Break the silence, break the fear. I survived another year. Yeah. Every heartbeat sounds like broken machinery. Mind so cold like emotional slavery. Friends turn fake, left cuts too deep. Now trust feels dead when I try to sleep, but I still march through the thunder and flames. Even when depression got me feeling insane. I've been knocked down more times than most, still standing tall like a battle ghost. Darkness whispers that I should disappear, but the fire inside getting louder this year. Turn my agony into gasoline. Now I'm burning through hell with a savage scream. I refuse to become another soul undone. I know the war ain't over, but I'm stronger than before. These demons want my soul tonight, but I was born to fight. Blood confused, absorbing like a heart attack. Made away shaking while I take my life back. Battle in my veins, rage in my lungs. Still screaming truth till the night is done. Sleeping against the fear beneath my skin. Never let the killingness win. Even when the right is slain, 'cause warriors survive when the whole world sleeps. And if I fall, I'll rise again. Every scar became my armor, and they left. Yeah. Metalstep rage, voices in my skull like broken chains. Running, but the shadows still know my name. Cold sweat dripping while the night grows darker. Anxiety inside me got my heartbeat sharper. Every hallway echoes with the ghosts I remember. Lost inside my mind in the dead of December. I keep running from the pain I'm buried alive, but the past keeps crawling like it's ready to strike. Every scar got a face, every wound got a name, and the demons keep teasing in the back of my brain. Paranoid eyes when I walk through crowds, fake smiles covering screams too loud. Trying to stay afloat while I'm sitting beneath. It's the voice that got his hands wrapped around me. I hear whispers saying I should give in, but the war inside us was about begins. I'm broken but breathing, bleeding, but alive, and I feel so let the darkness decide. I can feel it chasing me, every memory, like a shadow in the smoke, trying to pull me underneath. Run, but the past still falls. sleepless night with a fractured soul. Panic attacks making my chest lose control. Every flashback hits like a blade in my spine, got me questioning reality 1,000 times. People say hey, it wasn't simple to do, but they never seen the love that I've been through. I carry trauma like chains on my back. Every step forward puts me further back. I see shadows moving when the room goes black. Hear memories screaming when my mind cracks. I tried to bury the pain deep below, but it grew into a monster I don't even know. Still I rise through the chaos and ash, even when my whole world starts to collapse. Cause deep inside the wreckage remains a fire that refuses to be buried in flames. I'm not afraid anymore of the darkness at my door. The past may haunt my mind, but it won't control my life. I've been haunted by your breath, every nightmare, every threat. But I'm done living in fear. The enemy lives in the mirror. Double kick, paddle like a loaded gun. 808 shaking while I overcome. Rage in my blood, thunder in my chest. Fighting my demons till my final breath. Run through the smoke and silence. Fight against the fear and violence. Rise even when your soul feels weak, cause the broken still survive when the darkness spikes. And if the past keeps haunting me, I'll become the storm it fears to say.
Yeah. Can you hear them? Every breath, every thought. They're still there.
Dark clouds hanging over every step that I take. Got anxiety feeding on the little hope I make. Lost in a labyrinth, no map, no escape. Just a mind full of ghosts and a soul full of hate. Every night feels colder than the one before. Got my past scratching bloody marks across the door. I keep running but the shadows always find my trail. Like a prison built inside me that I always fail. The voices keep talking, they never show no. Turn a whisper to a scream when there's nobody around. Every memory, it's like a hammer to the brain. Got me drowning in the flood of a hurricane of pain. I'm retreating from the battle that nobody sees. Fighting wars in my mind while I'm down on my knees. Trying to hold myself together as I'm coming apart, while the darkness digs its claws through my mind and my heart. Every breath I take feels like my sanity breaks. One step from the edge, one thought from the ground. The voices in my head make me feel insane. Every single day's another round of pain. I'm running from the past, but it's chasing me still. Like a ghost in the darkness with the power to kill. Through the fear inside my veins, through the thunder and the rain, break every chain that's holding me. I won't let these demons be the end of me. Panic in my chest, got my heartbeat racing. Every quiet moment got my thoughts escaping to the places that are buried deep below the ground. But the dead memories always seem to come around. The mirror shows a stranger with exhausted eyes, trying to separate the truth from 1,000 lies. The voices keep saying that I'm already gone, but there's still a spark inside me trying to carry on. I've seen the bottom where the darkness likes to prowl, where every place feels like another trip through hell, where hope becomes a memory and peace be fake. And every breath you take feels harder to me. Still I'm standing in the fire, battered and scarred, carrying the weight of every wound and every shot. drag me below, trying to steal my control, but I refuse to let go. Every breath, another battle, another chance to keep fighting. They follow me. Every scar, every memory, every mistake. The voices never stop, but neither do I. Walking through the darkness with the storm inside my head. Every thought's a battlefield, every dream feels dead. Anxiety's a parasite feeding on my soul, trying to drag me deeper where I lose all control. Got shadows from the past, always stalking my trail. Every road that I take ends with another nightmare. I keep running from the memories that refuse to die, like a ghost in the rearview staring through my eyes. The voices keep screaming that I'm destined to fall, telling me I'm nothing, that I'm nobody at all. Every breath I take feels like I'm losing my mind, like I'm trapped in a prison that I can never leave behind. The walls are getting closer, the pressure's crushing me. Depression wraps its chains around everything I see. But deep beneath the wreckage, beneath the fear and scars, there's a fire still burning in the dark. I hear them calling, trying to pull me down, but I won't break, I won't try, I won't stop, I won't give in, no matter how dark the night has been. I won't fight, I'll keep fighting through the pain. The voices in my head can scream my name, tell me that I'm going insane, but I refuse to let them win. This war won't be the end of time, yeah. Fight, fight, fight through the fire. Fight, fight, rise even higher. Every heartbeat sounds like thunder in my chest. Every day's another trial, another brutal test. Lost inside the static of 1,000 broken thoughts, trying to find the pieces of the person that I lost. The past keeps hunting me wherever I go, through every sleepless night and every road below. Its claws dig deep, trying to tear me apart, but it can't kill the warrior living in my heart. I've been knocked down more times than I can count. Felt the weight of the world trying to crush me out. Felt abandoned by hope and betrayed by trust, but every scar became armor forged from dust. So bring the fear, bring the pain, bring the rain, bring every voice that says I'll never change. I survived every storm that's come my way, and I'll survive another day. Maybe I'm broken, maybe I'm darkness left me confused, but I'm still breathing, still standing tall, and that means the demons haven't won at all. Years of pain, every bit feels like I'm losing control, but I'll never surrender myself. Double kicks pounding like a war machine, wide awake, shaking through the misery. The voices scream louder, but I scream back. I'm still here and I'm staying on track. I won't stop, I won't give in, no matter how heavy the weight has been. I won't break, I won't run. This battle's far from done. The voices in my head can't scream all night, try to convince me to give up the fight, but as long as there's breath inside of me, I'll keep fighting. No matter what, the darkness may walk beside me, the past may still haunt me, the voices may never fully disappear, but I'm still standing. And tomorrow